What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Road to Regionals episode 6. So I'm currently 4 days out from USA Powerlifting Southeast Regionals in South Carolina, and I'm just documenting my journey up to that point. Today I woke up really early, not intentionally. I went to bed at 11 o'clock and woke up at 5 in the morning, couldn't go back to sleep. And I think part of that is because of the calorie cutting that I've been doing. So I mentioned in the last video that I feel like I've been getting better sleep because of that. But the reason being is because I can get to bed earlier. But even though now I'm getting to bed earlier, I'm waking up earlier because I'm hungry. Like, I sleep more uninterrupted when I have like more calories in my system. But now that I'm like not eating as much now, I couldn't sleep past 5 o'clock. So here we are. It's now 7 o'clock. I've had breakfast and I'm about to head to the gym. I didn't want to go to the gym this early, or I mean, I would have rather gone later, but I'm always anxious to get to the gym like first thing when I wake up, and I'm already up. So I'm going to the gym. The only concern I have is I'm probably not going to have any spotters, and it's supposed to be a pretty intense session today. It's the last heavy SBD session before the competition. Was the last heavy SBD session period before the competition, so we're going pretty heavy on all three lifts. So it's going to be an interesting session. So without further ado, I'm going to drive to the gym and I'll see you guys there. All right, so we're at TFX today. We've got a top set of 4 on squats. Everything's RP8 today, and since it's like super early, I'm walking on the treadmill just to warm my body up a little bit, which I'll do if I'm like I said, if I'm like super early and I haven't had a chance to be active enough yet. So that's what I'm doing. I usually I'll do I think level 3 on the speed, and then I'll do like a level 6 on the incline, get my heart rate to like 130 beats per minute, do that for like 5 minutes. But yeah, so top set of 4 on squat, and then top triple on bench, RP8, and then on deadlifts. We're actually matching the same thing I did last week, because I talked to my coach a little bit about, when we went a little bit harder on the secondaries the last block for deadlift, and I feel like it ended up not showing up as well on the week 4. So we're pulling back the intensity just a little bit, so hopefully it shows up better at the meet. But yeah, so I've got my Pedialyte. This is the PR juice. This will help me add on a little bit of body weight, just like short term, since we're cutting calories, so my body weight is trending lower right now. So that'll help with that. And then what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so body weight was like slightly heavier this morning, but mostly because I didn't get enough sleep last night. I woke up super early. If I had had the same level of sleep last night as I did the night before, I think it would have woken up at like 200 or 201. But as of right now, I woke up at 202. But one thing that it is nice about being in the gym so early is that I found out, I think yesterday, that the weigh-ins are at 6 o'clock in the morning. So whoever decided that, like, it's a 2-session meet, bro, why are we weighing in that early? But yeah, so we're gonna have to get up at like 5 o'clock on the day of the meet. So in a way, I'm kind of simulating that environment right now. Like, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, so this will be like a test of how I'm gonna feel, training that early in the morning. So yeah, that is good. But other than that, oh yeah, okay. So top set of 4 on squat, top triple on bench. I'm gonna take that easy because I'm sore from yesterday, and I didn't get enough sleep, so not enough recovery. So I know I'm gonna be weak on bench today, but I'll probably, since the intensity is still high, I'm probably going to match my all-time best triple on bench and just clean up the pauses a little bit, make it look nice. And then for pulls, I'm just gonna match what I did last week, which was 550 for a triple. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. I will see you for squats. Oh, and I forgot to mention, today we're trying out the new Avansis, the new colorways anyways. And this is the first time I've squatted in high tops. So we're gonna see if that adds any kind of restriction at all. Yeah, feeling good so far. The high tops don't seem to be restricting me at all, so that's good. By the way, I had some questions about what knee sleeves I wear. These are the Next Level Pro Curve knee sleeves, Next Level Strength Pro Curve knee sleeves, solid sleeves. The link is in the description of this video. You can use code NRG for 10% off. Anyways, I'm gonna load 550, see how that moves, and then we'll go from there. All right, so last warm up, 550. Hopefully it moves good. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna load it up. All right, so top set is gonna be 595 for a set of 4, which will be a PR by about 7.5 kilos or 15 pounds. Most I've ever hit for a set of 4 is 580, I believe. So yeah, there's nobody in here to spot me, so I either get it or I die. You know what, scratch that. We're doing 600. Yeah! All right, so very happy with that set. Again, today we have the back downs are supposed to be a percentage off the top set, but being that I went kind of crazy for the top set today, the back downs are supposed to be like 495, and I'm not trying to do 495 for a 3x6 4 days out from a meet. So I asked my coach, he said, yeah, just do like 441. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. All right, so I'm gonna record this set from the side just to make sure I can really lock that depth in, and then I'll see you guys for bench. Okay, so the last rep of the top set, I felt like my knee kind of got a little bit hurt, and then like I thought it was nothing, and then I was doing my first back down set and I could feel like it was a little bit aggravated. But so I talked to my coach about it. He said as long as it's not getting worse, it's fine. And I just did the second back down set and it feels okay. So I think I'm good. Funny enough though, I was watching a YouTube video from Russell Orhe this morning, and like the most recent one with Hansu in it, and he was talking about basically he gets a lot of like knee and joint pain and stuff, and something he's been doing that's really helped that is he, like right after he trains, every time he trains, he goes home and takes a warm bath with Epsom salts. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I do them sometimes anyways, but like we were trying to not do them as much because like taking a warm bath with Epsom salt can it can make you drop weight, and we were trying to stay away from that. But now that I'm like honestly trying to cut back on the weight, that would be a good option for me to do. So that's what I'm gonna do today to make sure that, you know, I'm not in any pain anywhere or discomfort going into the meet. But all right, I got one more set of squats and then I will see you guys for bench. Okay, so final squats of prep are done. Now moving on to bench. I still have one more bench session after this, so not the final benches of prep, but well, another thing that Hansu was saying in that video from Russell Orhe on his YouTube channel was that he was like, I feel like that's like that knee pain or stuff like that is what happens when you are like the outlier in your weight division or whatever, because you're like literally pushing your body to the limit. So that makes me feel good a little bit. You know, pain can be a good thing, but also I'm happy that I was able to move 600 like that for all-time PR for a set of 4. Like having not gotten a ton of sleep, weighing a little bit lighter, and getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, which I'm gonna have to do the day of the meet. So all of those circumstances are really good, and they're gonna make me a more adaptable athlete. So I'm happy about that. But anyway, so again, working up to a top triple on bench, RP8. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna take it easy, just try to clean up the pauses. And I'm more excited for these shoes on bench, because I feel like they'll be a little bit more secure for, you know, doing leg drive and stuff, and I don't need it. Obviously, I don't really have any dorsiflexion on bench because my shins are pretty much perpendicular to the floor. So well, tech feels good, but yeah, my chest is cooked. Holy shit, I'm cooked. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Well, something I'm definitely gonna do is put the safeties in today. All right, last warm up. I honestly may just match what I did last week, but I'll see how this feels. Oh, actually wasn't that bad. It feels heavy in my hands, but I mean, it moved fine. I guess mama didn't raise no bitch, right? So I'm gonna try. Something I said in a previous video, actually last week's session, I think, which was literally, I'm in the same scenario. Like I went hard on chest yesterday, so today like I'm weaker on bench, but like top end strength for like a single really isn't that different. It's when I get into the longer sets. So like a set of 3, like the first 2 reps might be fine, and then out of nowhere, 3rd rep might feel like a brick wall. So that's what I'm kind of worried about. I'm only chipping what I hit last week, so this is 320. I hit 315 last week, and it was pretty hard, and I'm in the same circumstances today. So might be a tough set, but I'm gonna thug it out. Let's go! Take it. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, honestly not surprised at all. Like first 2 reps moved fine, last one just brick wall. But it is what it is. I should be fine. Like realistically, like if I'm fresh, this wouldn't be an issue, right? So like I shouldn't be too taxed going into the meet. I'm still just coming off of yesterday, so I should have plenty of time to recover going to meet. So I'm not tripping. I'm gonna bring the back downs down a little bit. The program says I'm supposed to do 270 for a 3x7, I think, but I'm gonna do this first just to make sure I don't die, and then if I can knock this out, then I'll add the chip on, because this is 264 right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Huh? No, man. Bro, I'm 4 days out from a powerlifting meet. All right, last set. Hopefully I don't die. Perfect. Yeah, I think that was honestly a perfect weight. Like 5 more pounds, I would have been cooked. If you ever like struggling on back downs like that, but you want to keep the weight up, just have some sodium between sets, like bring a Powerade to the gym, drink that in between sets, and just take longer rest periods, and you should be able to, you know, come back and knock all of them out
at least stronger than you would be if you just did them back to back to back.
Like I mentioned a little bit before, not doing anything crazy on deadlifts today. Squat and bench, I need more of a stimulus, whereas deadlifts, I really just need to maintain my fitness throughout the week. And deadlifts, they're more taxing, so like the more I do on deadlifts, sometimes the more taxed I might be. So I really only have 4 sets of deadlifts a week, or conventional deadlift at least. And it's because not even necessarily for getting as much of a stimulus as it is just for maintaining my fitness on that lift throughout the week. So we're just gonna take something moderate today that will set me up well going into the meet. Throwing my belt on a little bit early today just to alleviate any excess strain on my back. I mean, I don't think it would really make a difference, but just being safe. All right, last warm up right here. I'm just gonna send it straight to 550 after this. Felt pretty good actually. By the way, so the last SBE session I hit on, which was episode 4, where I hit 628, I was actually supposed to load up 617. And I misloaded it because I forgot the collar. I forgot to add the collar in. So that's why I didn't notice until I posted it on Instagram. Somebody said, hey, you know that's 628, right? Not 617. And so, yeah, that's why it felt hard. And I was like tripping about it, but it was heavier than it was literally heavier than it was supposed to be. So yeah, I feel a little bit better about it. Like I still moved it pretty well. Like it's 20 pounds under my max. So funny thing is, the last prep I did the exact same thing. I was supposed to take like 574 and I loaded the collar on by mistake, not remembering to add that into the weight, and I ended up pulling 585. So I don't know what it is, like a week or a month out, I always just end up misloading one of my deadlift singles. All right, top set 550. Fuck, that was hard. Oh man, that was a good call. Well, on the bright side, at least it was on intensity. Like it was supposed to be RP8 and it was an RP8. So the question is, can I add 50 kilos to that in 4 days? All right, well, y'all know the drill. 1 set of RDLs for my back downs. So it's supposed to be sub 7. So I'm just gonna, again, match what I did last week, which is 440. Should be like 6.5 at the most. All right, well, good session overall. Not really much to say. I mean, I think I kind of already said all of it. Squat was good, bench was garbage, but I knew that it was going to be going into it. And deadlifts were normal. Like deadlifts, like I feel like I haven't revived them, but they're still doing fine. I think I'll feel better during the meet. So yeah, I'm happy with everything. I'm happy that I was able to get up early and train, like early like we're going to be going into the meet. Like same about the same time. So happy about that, and like I was still able to perform well while being like a little lower body weight. So yeah, very good session. But thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, same username, Big Net Energy. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Next video is just going to be doing the primer session here at TFX with Andrew and Trent and Andrew's girlfriend Ariel, and then we're going to be leaving from TFX and going to driving straight from TFX to South Carolina, which will be like a 6-hour drive. So I'm gonna document the training session and then probably document some of the road trip and settling in and whatnot. So I'll see you guys for that.
Okay, so I just got in my car after the gym. It's raining, and this is the first song that comes on my playlist on my phone. It's like perfect vibe. But I guess if you guys were wondering for accessories, I should have said something about that. But I honestly just didn't feel like recording the accessories today. I just wanted to knock them out and get out of there. But as for the accessories, like I'm still doing accessories, so I'm not, like I said some earlier videos, like I'm not really tapering. We removed like maybe 3 sets across all of the accessories from today, so like all of the movements are still there, but just like a little bit less volume. And I honestly took them easy. Like I didn't push hard. I just kind of got the conditioning in, and that's all I really wanted to do. So, and that's all I feel like I should do. Like I want to be a little bit fresh going into the meet. Like get the conditioning, like I said, but still be like somewhat fresh going into the meet. So just thought I'd fill you guys in on that. I did belt squat instead of like I did belt squat because I was thinking about doing something else, because belt squat does kind of like my knee was kind of hurting after squats, but so I was kind of hesitant to do the belt squats. But at the same time, because they can be a little bit hard on my knees, the belt squats can. But at the same time, I was like, I really want to get the belt squat in because it's going to take the load off my back. Like it's not spine loaded, so it's just going to be, loaded at the hips, and that's why I did them. But I just took them easy, so it didn't really, and I had my sleeves on, so it didn't really irritate my knees at all. Felt good, felt like I was getting some good movement in. So yeah, I feel good, I feel confident. I'm confident going into the meet now. Like now that I've gotten up early, I'm a little bit lighter, and I was still able to show up and perform well. So I'm happy with that. And without further ado, I will see you guys next time.